The internet is shaking. Videos have surfaced of ChriseanRock lying in a hospital bed, tears streaming down her face, begging doctors for answers about her baby's condition. What started as whispers on social media exploded into chaos after shocking reports suggested that Chrisean Jr., the baby she's fought to protect through endless drama, may be facing something so terrifying, so life-threatening, that even doctors were caught off guard in leaked clips filmed inside the hospital. Chrisean can be heard crying out, "Please, just tell me he's gonna make it. Please." But the updates that followed weren't reassuring. Instead, doctors dropped a bombshell medical update that left fans stunned, the family divided, and social media spiraling with questions. What exactly is happening to Chrisean's baby? Why are doctors being so cryptic? And is this crisis the breaking point that finally pushes Chrisean beyond repair? Insiders are already leaking details. Other celebrities are reacting live. Fans are torn between prayers, anger, and suspicion. This isn't just another messy headline. This is life or death, and what comes next may change everything. From the moment ChriseanRock gave birth to her son, fans have lived every twist of her motherhood like a live-streamed soap opera. Every fight, every tear, every meltdown, all playing out in real time across social media. And yet, through all the chaos, there was one constant: Chrisean's fierce, unshakable love for her baby. But now, that love is being tested in ways she never imagined. Let's rewind. Chrisean Jr. came into the world already surrounded by drama. Blueface, the baby's father, was both present and absent in the most confusing way possible. One minute claiming the child wasn't his, the next minute using the baby as ammo in their never-ending public feud. For months, fans argued about paternity tests, custody battles, and who would really raise the boy. Through it all, Chrisean clung to her son, posting photos of him asleep on her chest, sharing videos of her singing to him, at times even lashing out at critics online. "I don't care what y'all say about me. This is my baby. I'll die for him." But behind the smiles and protective words, the cracks were already starting to show. There were alarming rumors early on, whispers about the baby's health. Anonymous blogs claimed he wasn't gaining weight. Fans dissected every clip, pointing out tubes, wires, or even his breathing patterns. Chrisean tried to shut it all down, insisting he was healthy and strong. But the speculation never stopped. Then came the fights. Hospital visits started trending for all the wrong reasons. Paparazzi footage caught Chrisean storming into clinics, screaming at Blueface over paperwork, accusing nurses of lying about results. At one point, TMZ reported that Child Protective Services had been alerted after multiple online fans flagged concerns about the baby's well-being. Still, no one expected this, because in the last 48 hours, everything changed. Leaked images from inside a hospital show Chrisean lying in bed, surrounded by machines, visibly shaking as doctors tried to calm her down. In one clip, she grips her baby's blanket and sobs. "He's all I got. Don't play with me. Don't play with his life." Fans immediately flooded the timeline. What's wrong with Chrisean's baby? Why are the doctors hiding the truth? This feels like life or death. And as if the situation wasn't devastating enough, insiders started leaking shocking details. Claims that doctors had found a serious complication with the baby's development, something that could require emergency treatment. But here's where it gets even messier. Blueface. Instead of rushing to the hospital, Blueface reportedly went live from a party in Los Angeles, laughing and dancing with friends, ignoring the flood of comments asking, "Why aren't you with your baby?" The backlash was instant. Fans slammed him as heartless, while others accused Chrisean of exaggerating the crisis for sympathy. Some even speculated that the entire hospital scene was staged until new photos confirmed the four lines, the monitors, and the sheer panic on Chrisean's face. Now, the internet is split. Some are praying for the baby's survival. Others are furious at Blueface. And some are whispering an even darker theory, that Chrisean herself may be hiding the full truth. About her son's condition, what we know for certain is this. Doctors have confirmed a shocking update, but the way they worded it, cryptic, cold, almost like they didn't want the public to know too much. And that's why fans are calling this the most terrifying chapter yet, because when the woman who built her entire brand on toughness is filmed, breaking down in tears on a hospital bed, clutching her baby's blanket like it's the last piece of him she may ever hold, you know, something is very, very wrong. The hospital room was supposed to be private. But nothing about ChriseanRock's life has ever been private. With phones recording, whispers from staff leaking, and fans dissecting every pixel of every blurry image. The world knew something was horribly wrong before the doctors even said a word. And when they finally did, it was worse than anyone expected. The doctors update around 9:30 p.m. After hours of tense silence, a doctor in a pale blue coat emerged from Chrisean's room. His face said it all. This wasn't good news. Reporters outside the hospital caught his words. "We are dealing with a serious complication. The child's condition is unstable at the moment. We are doing everything in our power." No specifics, no clarity. It's just a vague but terrifying confirmation that the rumors weren't rumors at all. Something was deeply wrong with Chrisean Jr. Inside the room, Chrisean's reaction was caught on leaked video. She sat upright, pulling at her fore, screaming at the doctors. "What do you mean unstable? Just fix him. He's a baby. That's my baby." Her voice cracked. Her entire body shook. Nurses rushed in to calm her down, but she shoved them away, clutching the baby's blanket like a shield. The clip was short, maybe 12 seconds, but it went viral instantly. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. The tough, fiery Chrisean, who once fought men twice her size on camera, was now utterly broken, begging strangers in white coats to save her son. Social media explodes. Twitter lit up within minutes. "I can't watch Chrisean like this. She doesn't deserve this pain. Where is Blueface? Your son is fighting for life and you're at a party." Doctors saying unstable is code for something way worse. They're hiding the truth. TikTok edits surfaced within an hour. One video already at 7 million views. Played her breakdown clip in slow motion with sad music overlay. Ending with the caption, "Pray for baby Chrisean," but alongside the sympathy came doubt. Skeptics questioned why there were cameras inside the room in the first place. Was it staged? Was this another ploy for attention? The comment sections grew vicious. This is what happens when you live your life online. Even tragedy feels like content. Prayers for the baby. But I don't believe nothing until doctors give a straight answer. If the child's really unstable, why are we seeing this before the family even processes it? Blueface's reaction, and then came the gasoline. Because while Chrisean was breaking down in a hospital bed, Blueface went live on Instagram from a Hollywood penthouse party. He laughed into the camera, bottle in hand, music blaring in the background, as fans flooded the chat with, "Your baby is in the hospital? Why aren't you there? Be a father for once." Blueface's response, cold. "Y'all believe anything y'all see online? My son's fine. It's nothing wrong. Don't let Chrisean fool y'all again." The crowd behind him laughed, and just like that, the internet snapped. Hashtag Blueface Heartless trended for 10 straight hours. One fan tweeted, "Imagine your child's doctor saying unstable and your first instinct is to defend your PR, not your baby." Even celebrities weighed in. Rapper Cardi B posted a cryptic tweet. "Some PPL really don't deserve parenthood." The shade wasn't subtle. The twist leaked hospital recordings, but just when the situation couldn't feel any darker. A mysterious leak surfaced. A Twitter account under the name @NurseWitness dropped an audio recording allegedly taken from a hospital staffer's phone. In the clip, you can hear a muffled doctor's voice. It's not just instability. There's a developmental issue. If we don't act now, this could impact him permanently. Another voice, possibly Chrisean's, sobs in the background. Permanent. You mean he won't? He won't be normal. The doctor hesitates. We're doing what we can, but yes, there may be long-term complications. The clip cut off, but the damage was done. Fans react to the leak. The audio spread like wildfire, shared by millions within hours. Fans were horrified. This is so much worse than they let on. Permanent damage. My heart breaks for her. No mother deserves to hear that. This is real. The baby may never live a normal life. Others were furious at the hospital. HIPAA violations everywhere. How is a nurse leaking recordings? Doctors need to speak with clarity, not in riddles. And then the theories started. Some claimed the developmental issue meant heart problems. Others speculated it was neurological. A darker group suggested the baby was born with a condition Chrisean and Blueface had been hiding for months. But no matter the theory, the leak painted a devastating picture. Chrisean Jr. wasn't just unstable. His entire future could be at risk. Chrisean's final breakdown later that night. Paparazzi caught Chrisean being wheeled out of her room in tears, her face buried in her hands. In shaky video, she cried out, "They don't understand. He's my world. Don't let him go." She reportedly collapsed in the hallway, screaming until nurses sedated her. The clip, raw and painful, cemented one truth in fans' minds. Chrisean had finally been broken by the weight of motherhood, betrayal, and the cruel unpredictability of life. And yet, this was only the first twist, because hours later, the new leak surfaced, one that didn't just expose the baby's condition, but suggested someone in Chrisean's own family might have known long before and stayed silent. If fans thought the leaked hospital audio was the peak of this nightmare, they were dead wrong. Because hours later, the story took a turn that nobody saw coming, and it didn't come from doctors. It came from inside Chrisean's own family. The family betrayal late that night. A Facebook post from Chrisean's cousin surfaced. The post, quickly screenshotted and shared across Twitter, read, "Y'all acting shocked like this is brand new? We been knew something was wrong with that baby. Doctors told her before, but she kept pushing it off. Now it's too late. Don't let her play victim." The comment section exploded. Some family members backed the cousin, writing cryptic lines like, "She don't listen. They told her in December." Everybody around her begged her to stop ignoring the signs. Others defended Chrisean, accusing the cousin of clout chasing. But the implication was already out there. Had Chrisean known about her baby's condition for months and chosen to keep it quiet? Fans were torn. No way. You can't blame a mother going through this much pain. If she knew, why pretend everything was perfect online? This whole family is toxic. Nobody's telling the full truth. It's a betrayal cut deep. Not only was Chrisean breaking down in the hospital, now the people closest to her were turning the knife on social media. Blueface doubles down. Meanwhile, Blueface wasn't offering sympathy. He was fanning the flames. He hopped back on Instagram Live the next morning, smirking into the camera. "Y'all believe anything she'll say? One minute the baby's dying, next minute he's strong. Which one is it? Don't let her fool you. I know my son, he's fine. She just want attention." The comment section erupted. "Are you serious right now? This man is heartless. She's in tears in a hospital and you out here trolling?" But Blueface didn't stop. He took it even further, throwing out a claim that left fans speechless. "Truth is, she wasn't even taking care of him like that. I told y'all before, she ain't ready to be a mom." The internet exploded. Was Blueface trying to shift blame onto Chrisean in the middle of a crisis? Within minutes, hashtags were trending again. #Pray for Chrisean, #Blueface canceled, #Protect Baby Jr. Even celebrities began weighing in. Rapper Meek Mill tweeted, "How you party when your baby in the hospital? That's some wild S*******. An actress." Kick Palmer posted on IG stories prayers for Chrisean. No woman deserves to go through this alone. Blueface's cold words had backfired. Instead of controlling the narrative, he became the villain of the crisis. The Instagram live that shook everyone, but just when fans thought the chaos couldn't get darker. Chrisean herself went live from the hospital. Her face was swollen from crying, her voice weak. But she looked straight into the camera and spoke between sobs. They told me my baby might not ever live a normal life. Do y'all know what that feels like? Do y'all know what it's like to hold your child and hear the word permanent? Fans flooded the comments with hearts and prayers. But then she said something that stopped everyone cold. I can't even be mad at the doctors. I'm mad at myself. Because deep down, I knew something was wrong, and I didn't want to believe it. The chat went silent for a moment. Millions of viewers froze in shock. Did Chrisean just confirm what her cousin had leaked? That she'd known about her baby's condition for months? Her voice broke again. I kept posting like everything was good. I kept lying to myself. But now, I can't lie anymore. My baby is fighting for his life, and it's my fault. The comments instantly divided. No, Chrisean, it's not your fault. Stay strong. At least she's finally telling the truth. This is heartbreaking, but why are we hearing it on IG Live instead of a doctor's update? The clip spread across every platform. Within an hour, it had 20 million views on TikTok, 8 million on Twitter, and was replayed non-stop on Gossip. Blogs, the shocking reveal. But then came the biggest bombshell of the night. During that same live, as Chrisean tried to calm herself, a voice could be heard faintly in the background. Fans amplified the audio and claimed it was a nurse speaking to another staffer. The words, "She'd brought him in sooner, we could have caught this." The reveal ripped through the internet like dynamite. Suddenly, the story wasn't just about tragedy, it was about responsibility. Fans flooded forums and comments. Wait, Kay? Are they saying this could have been prevented? This is devastating if true. She's been ignoring the signs. Kay, she's broken. But this is gonna haunt her forever. The clip hit every blog. Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Gossipivity, everywhere. And just like that, sympathy turned into suspicion. Was Chrisean a grieving mother, or had her refusal to act sooner played a role in this crisis? It's the perfect storm by dawn. The story had spiraled into chaos. Blueface was still partying, posting memes about fake drama. Chrisean's cousin doubled down, saying, I tried to warn her, but she never listens. Fans were now demanding a press conference from doctors, and celebrities were split, some calling for prayers, others quietly unfollowing Chrisean. Instagram. But the cliffhanger came from a new anonymous leak. A screenshot of what appeared to be Chrisean's medical file. The file mentioned words no fan ever expected to see. Critical. Long-term care recommended. Prognosis uncertain. If real, this wasn't just a scare. It was the beginning of a lifetime battle, and the world knew one thing. ChriseanRock's baby might never be the same again. The moment Chrisean's tearful Instagram live ended, the internet went into full meltdown mode. Her admission that she'd suspected something was wrong with her baby but didn't want to believe it instantly divided fans into two furious camps. Team Chrisean. She's a mother in pain. Supporters rushed to defend her. To them, Chrisean wasn't negligent, she was human. A young mother overwhelmed, trying to cope with impossible circumstances. Tweets poured in, she's hurting enough, stop blaming her. Imagine carrying a baby while the whole internet picks apart your every move. She deserves compassion. Nobody is perfect. At least she's admitting it. That's growth. TikTok edits painted her as a tragic heroine, a broken mother who had been abandoned by Blueface, betrayed by her family, and left alone to face the most devastating news of her life. Sad R&B tracks played over montages of her hospital breakdown. For these fans, Chrisean wasn't guilty. She was a victim. Team accountability, she knew, but others weren't buying it. Her cousin's Facebook post, the nurses leaked words, And Chrisean's own confession had built a damning case in their eyes. Commenters tore into her. She admitted it herself. She knew. That's neglect. This poor baby has been a pawn since day one. CPS needs to step in ASAP. Hashtag ProtectBabyJR started trending alongside hashtag PrayForChris, It was no longer just about support. People were demanding action. Change.org petition titled Investigate Baby Chrisean's Medical Neglect gained over 75,000 signatures in less than 24 hours. Celebrities way in the hip-hop community couldn't stay silent. Summer Walker posted on her story, "Prayers for that baby. But we can't keep excusing dysfunction. Kids deserve stability." Offset tweeted, "Blueface, gotta be ashamed. And if she knew something was wrong, this whole thing is tragic." Meanwhile, Cardi B, who had already shaded Blueface earlier, doubled down. "This is what happens when you play games with life. That baby didn't ask for this." But not all celebs piled on. Lil Durk came to Chrisean's defense. "She fighting for her son. Y'all acting like y'all perfect parents? Chill." Even Nicki Minaj dropped a cryptic line during a Queen radio session. "Sad when the village turns on the mother instead of helping her." The debate was officially everywhere, even reaching daytime talk shows like The View and Good Morning America, CPS rumors, then came the rumor that lit the fire even hotter. A blog account with alleged insider ties claimed Child Protective Services had been alerted to Chrisean Jr.'s case following the leaked audio in hospital. Drama, the Post read. Sources tell us CPS is reviewing whether baby Jr. should remain in Chrisean's care while his condition stabilizes. The reaction? Volcanic. Fans screamed, "That baby belongs with his mama, period." If CPS steps in, it's because both parents failed him. Honestly, maybe it's safer this way. Look at the chaos he's been born into. By the afternoon, hashtag CPS4BabyJR was trending. A hashtag that sparked outrage from Chrisean supporters who accused critics of trying to take her baby away during her weakest moment. Industry responds behind the scenes. Industry insiders were rattled. A leaked email from a reality TV producer revealed. The Chrisean Blueface storyline was supposed to be messy entertainment. Now it's turning into a child welfare case. Networks are nervous about liability. Rumors spread that Zeus Network, which had been filming content around Chrisean, is halting production indefinitely. Bloggers speculated that brand deals were evaporating too. No company wanted their name attached to hospital neglect. Headlines: Blueface's new land in the middle of it all. Blueface made things worse again. Instead of rushing to the hospital, he posted a meme of himself with the caption, "I don't chase drama, drama, chase me." The comments destroyed him. "Your son is the drama. You're literally heartless." This is disgusting. Even longtime Blueface fans admitted they couldn't defend him anymore. The culture splits by nightfall. Hip-hop was fractured. Some rallied behind Chrisean, calling her a flawed but loving mother, abandoned by everyone around her. Others demanded CPS involvement, convinced her negligence had endangered the baby. And almost everyone agreed Blueface's absence had made him the ultimate villain in this story. But then came whispers of a new leak. An insider hinted that the hospital had surveillance footage showing something no one expected. Footage that could flip the blame clear Chrisean or confirm every worst suspicion. And fans knew one thing: this wasn't over. This was just the beginning. Just when fans thought they'd seen it all, the tears, the hospital audio, the family betrayal, and Blueface's cruelty, a new leak surfaced. One that was about to flip the entire story upside down. The surveillance footage gossip blog account called Hollywood Plugged dropped a grainy clip allegedly pulled from hospital security cameras. The footage showed Chrisean hours before. Her breakdown, pacing the hospital hallway with her baby in a carrier. She looked frantic, arguing with a nurse who kept pointing at paperwork. But the chilling part? In the video, Chrisean could be seen snapping, "I don't need y'all paperwork. Just check him now. Something's been wrong. Don't tell me it's in my head again." The nurse shook her head, looking exhausted, and walked away. Fans froze. This wasn't a mother ignoring warning signs. This was a mother begging for help and being brushed off. Fans flipped the narrative instantly. Twitter erupted with sympathy again. She KNEW, and she begged for help. The system failed her. All that talk about her neglecting? This proves she fought from day one. Imagine being treated like you're dramatic when your baby's literally dying. The video reframed everything. Is Chrisean negligent? Or was she a desperate mother ignored by medical staff? The family betrayal gets darker, but just as the sympathy wave started, another bomb dropped. Screenshots surfaced of a private group chat between Chrisean's cousins. In it, one relative admitted, "I only posted 'cause I was mad she ain't let me visit the baby. I knew it'd blow up." Another replied with a laughing emoji. "Well, you got your clout, huh?" Fans lost their minds, so the family started this whole neglect rumor. They really betrayed her for likes and shares. This woman is literally fighting for her baby's life, and y'all worried about clout? The betrayal was deeper than anyone imagined. Not only was Chrisean dealing with Blueface's abandonment and her child's condition, but her own bloodline was turning her tragedy into clicks. The cliffhanger. A doctor speaks, and then came the final shock of the night. An anonymous doctor claiming to be part of Chrisean Jr.'s medical team contacted multiple blogs with a statement. The child's condition is extremely serious. The public only knows half the truth. There is one specific detail about his health that has not been shared yet, and when it comes out, it will change the way people see both parents forever. No further details, no explanation, just that cryptic warning. Within minutes, every blog ran with the headline, "Doctor claims hidden secret about Chrisean's baby will change everything." Fans spiraled into theories. Is the baby's condition genetic? Did Blueface know something and hide it? Is this why Chrisean was lashing out for months? And then, right as speculation reached fever pitch, Chrisean posted a single IG story, a photo of her holding her baby's hand in the hospital bed, captioned with just 2 words, "They lied." The screen went black, and the world was left hanging. The question now? Who exactly lied? The doctor's Blueface, or her own family? And what devastating secret is about to come out about baby Chrisean Jr.? The answer is coming, but not yet, because this cliffhanger is just the beginning. And now the question hangs in the air. Who lied? Was it the doctors, keeping the truth hidden behind medical jargon? Was it Chrisean's family chasing clout while her baby fought for life? Or was it Blueface pretending everything was fine while partying in LA? Because the one thing we know for sure is that ChriseanRock is fighting the battle of her life, and she's doing it in front of millions of people who can't look away. But what happens next? Is baby Chrisean Jr. really facing a lifelong battle? Or is there a secret diagnosis being kept from the public? Will Blueface finally step up as a father? Or will he be erased from the story completely? And will Chrisean's family ever own up to betraying her when she needed them most? We want to hear from you. Do you think Chrisean knew all along and ignored the signs? Or was she failed by the system? Should CPS get involved? Or should the baby stay with his mother? No matter what. And if this hidden secret comes out, who do you think it will expose? Drop your thoughts in the comments. No theory is too wild. Hit that like button if your heart broke watching Chrisean's hospital breakdown. Share this video so more people can see what's really happening. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next update, it could be the one that reveals the truth about baby Junior's condition and the lie that might tear this family apart forever. Turn on that notification bell, because this story is far from over.